Hey everybody, it's Joe and back again to work today on Michael McDonald's You Belong to Me. His version, not Carly Simon's version. Of course, they both had a hand in writing it. But before we get going here, I want to recommend to everybody, like I always do, that you get the Mel Bay guitar book, the guitar chord book. This is really a good book to have. I've had this for a lot of years, and I've learned just about every chord I know from this book. So I recommend you get this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time teaching chords because that really makes the lesson tedious. So I'm going to assume that you know most of them, and the ones that you don't, get the book, and or you can just Google them. But there's some pretty cool chords in here, and the way this is arranged is nothing short of genius, in my opinion. So I'm going to work the melody on vocal with it and play the rhythm for you and show you how it's assembled. And I've done what I think is a pretty fair job of transposing the keyboard chords into guitar chords with the help of Mel Bay, of course. And so here's how it goes. The song's in C. It's in C minor 7. It's actually in C minor 9, but there's a lot of variations going on there. He's doing a lot of things. There's what he's basically doing on the keyboard is this. He's just playing a variation on C minor 9 the whole time with his right hand, and he's playing with his left hand. He's just moving the bass note from the F. So that's what he's doing. But if you're playing guitar, you want it to have a little fuller sound and more bass notes and more note voicings than that, because he's got stuff layered over it. The basic chord is a C minor 9. This is the full voicing of a C minor 9. If you don't know it, this is what it sounds like. Great chord. And it's in the book, so know that chord. It's a great chord to know. Now I play just this variation on it. I just play these notes like that. So I play like that. You can also play it with the minor 7 like this. A 7. That's a pretty cool way to do it. Why'd you tell me this? Were you looking for my reaction? What do you need to know? Don't you know I'll always be the one? So that's the basic verse, the intro verse part of it. I'm going to go through that one more time so you can see how I'm playing that. I play it in the first position so I can play the bass note with my thumb. It sounds fuller that way. I like that sound. And I just play the minor 9 like this. There is a little lead-in note that he's playing there with his keyboard, and this is basically it. So check that out. Why'd you tell me this? Were you looking for my reaction? What do you need to know? Don't you know I'll always be the one? And then to get to the you don't have to prove to me part, that's an A flat major 7 chord that he's playing there, and you probably know how to play a major 7 chord. In A flat, most people play it like this on guitar. Which sounds good, but when you're transposing something from piano to guitar, the full voicing of a major 7 chord really on piano plays like this. It sounds more like that from piano. So in this case, this is actually, I think, a better voicing to use for that. And this is in the Mel Bay book. You can see how I'm playing this chord. A flat major 7 is the chord. The next chord is a cool chord too, and it's voiced in the first position. It's D minor 7 flat 5, and it's played just by holding these 3 strings down in the first position are ringing the D open. And then the second chord, that's the second chord, I'm sorry, and then the third chord is a G augmented, and it's played like this without the bass note, just these 3 notes down here. That's the G augmented, and those are the 3 chords that take you to the C minor 7, to the main part of the turnaround. So let's go through that. So it's A flat major 7, D minor 7 flat 5, G augmented, C minor 7. But here's how it's played with the melody. So we're vamping on the verse. Don't you know I'll always be the one? You don't have to prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. So you can see how that works with the rhythm. It's kind of tricky. Took a while for me to learn it. So you have to practice it and get how that works, because it's piano, not guitar. So you got to kind of think about piano rhythm on guitar. Prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. And then we go to the A flat major 7 to get to the next part, which takes you to the turnaround. And it's I've got loving eyes. And it's just a C minor 7 to C minor 9 played like this. And I play C minor 7 like this, like the jazz guys play it. Just these 3 notes. This is C minor 7, of course, the full voicing here. But I play it like this, just these 3 notes. So you can play this. So it's prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. I've got loving eyes. And to get to the part where you bring it back with a of my own, it's all in one measure, 4 chords, and here's what they are. So it's a B sharp 5, D minor 7, A flat 7, G7, all in the same measure. So check this out. So let's take it from the I'll take it all the way through. It's just too confusing to start in the middle. So prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. I've got loving eyes of my own. I got the timing wrong, don't I? Prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. I've got loving eyes of my own. That's all in one measure. Pretty important. Let's go through those chords again. So this is a B flat 5. Find that in the Mel Bay book. Played just like this. That's the full voicing, but I just play it like this. And I play the D minor 7. So there's 2 parts here. These 7 chords, I play like the minor 7 chords, but just in the low register. So I'm playing this like that. I just move it down. So one more time. You belong to me. Any fool could see what you need. I know you all too well. Now we're going to go back to the A flat major 7 again. So you don't have to prove to me you're beautiful part. It does essentially the same thing, but it resolves on different chords, and I'll show you those. We're going to go back to that. Prove to me you're beautiful to strangers. I've got loving eyes. And this is different. So here's where you check this out, resolves it, because he sings in a different octave for the melody on the chorus. So he's doing the same thing with the B sharp 5. All these chords are again in the same measure, but it's resolving differently. So it's doing, and instead of going, we go back to the B sharp 5 and resolve on F diminished. So let's do that again. So we go. How about that? Now we're at the chorus. And the chorus is just B flat minor 9. I just play B flat minor 7 with the occasional. F minor 7. That's the chorus. A flat minor 7 or minor 9. And the bridge is D flat major 7 is the chord that takes you to the bridge. And I played D flat. I played the major 7 chord a little differently for this because again it's a transposing of a keyboard song to a guitar. So I play really what is the full voicing of a major 7 chord. Normally you would play, let's see, D flat major 7 like this, right? Play it like that. You play it like this, and then you get the full voicing there with all the range of bass notes and high notes, and then everything's all in the same position because it does this C7 back to F minor 7 and then resolves on C minor 7. So I'm sorry. Play that up there, not here. Play that here. Because the next chord is this. So. And when we're on the F minor 7, we're doing the same thing here that we were doing with the C minor 7. So he's going. And then. So it's C minor 7, or I'm sorry, F minor 7 to F minor 9, F minor 7, F minor 9, E flat sus, E flat 7, D minor 7, G sharp 5. So let's go through that again, take you through that whole part. Quicker. That resolves it. That's the whole bridge. And then back to the chorus and out. That's the whole tune.